Hi, I'm Janice Sullivan from Sullivan J Photography, and this is the place where we talk about macro and landscape photography, post-processing, behind the scenes, equipment, you name it, and we will chat about it. Okay, so today's deep dive question is from Doug Howell, and he says, I'm a hobbyist and I have been using buff monoblocks but would like more power. Could you do a live stream perhaps or video showing how to set up and use this Speedotron? I've seen a lot of videos of real pros using Speedotrons, and I think that will be my brand for pack and head systems. That is a great question, and thank you so much, Doug. I did reply back to you and say that I am going to make this video. There's a couple things that I wanted to say. First of all, yes, I use the Speedotron pack because I want more power. But with that said, the Speedotron and the equipment that I use does not make me a professional photographer. It actually doesn't make any of my images better than anybody else's. What makes my images, I feel, strong is because I do know my equipment and I know how to use it. You do not need a Speedotron or any type of pack if you do not want to push your power light source. I really want extra power, and we're going to talk about that now. What I have here is a gel, a couple gels. And this is another reason why I like to use this kind of setup, because you have more power to use gels. You can use the snoot, you can use grids. This is a grid, and this determines how much or the direction of your light coming out of your light source. There's a variety of sizes here, and they come in degrees. You can kind of see it here. It's really cool. But basically what I'm trying to say is that when you have a system like this, you really do push your creativity because you have more goodies to play with. And there is the pack. We're going to talk about that right now. I did an unboxing, but I didn't really tell you guys really what it does. So you have a modeling light. Make sure it's off before you turn it on. I leave my recycle on slow. Fast is if you want to do something quick, say if you're doing water drops or something like that, then you want it to recycle quicker. Or if you're doing something fast action, then you want this pack to recycle fast. I like to plug in all my stuff not through my actual wall. I like to get a heavy, I like to get a heavy duty one of these guys right here. I'll put it at the bottom. I know I got a lot of wires here, and my professor would be really upset. He would also be upset because I don't have bean bags on my light. I would be in big time trouble. Usually you put bean bags on this, but it's my home. Sorry. Oh boy, I'm gonna get an F in class. But anyways, so again, this is your power switch, and what basically this pack is 2400. The source that you get within the whole pack is 2400 watts, and you could break them up and have such a variety of wattage. It's amazing. I love this pack. So let's try to go through that really quick. I actually, it's so nice because here is, see, I have this plugged in. This is the one that goes to the light up here. And that's the one cord. That's why I didn't want all these cords. I didn't want all these lights. I just wanted to show you this. And it's really self-explanatory, guys. Really, don't get nervous about it. It's super easy. here are your channels. This is the 800, 1200, and 400 watts. And let me just show you real quick. The system ratio is right here for you guys. So you don't really need to stress out about it. What you do need to do is start practicing with your lights and the different ratios and how to break it up and how to change it around. So basically, just real quick, so if I want to isolate my 800, these would be only for here. So if you want to combine, say, the 800 with these, then you can combine your 800 with your 1200, and as you're playing, let me show you, and as you're playing, it'll tell you all these little things in here will tell you what you get. You can, if you combine both of these, you can have one light source that's 2400 watts, which is crazy killer, but you might need it, who knows. It's an amazing pack. You can really push your light sources and really change things up knowing your ratios. You're going to learn them fast. And then not only do you get to play with your ratios, by changing these, you can also change your power of the combination of the ratio that you have plugged in by a third of a stop, and that's what this is. And full power is all the way over, which I rarely use, but you can have it if you're outside or a far distance. But since I'm in the studio and stuff, I don't need all that stuff. I don't take this pack out, but you can. It's really light. I love it. Now I'm going to put in the sync cord into, everything is off. Before you do anything, make sure your pack is totally off before you do anything. So let me forewarn you on that. So what you're going to do, and it has a little flash thing in here, so we'll just put this guy in, and it fits snug. And my camera has a little lightning bolt basically saying that that's where that would go. Now I do suggest, if you really get into it later on, to buy these pocket wizards. I have a couple videos. I didn't really do on the pocket wizard. I did something on a zebra, but it's in my unboxing. But these are amazing, and I hate cords. So when you have this connected up here to your camera, it syncs to the pack down there, and you have one connected to the pack and one connected here. You don't need this cord right here. These are really easy. You turn this and pulls right out. You could see that it has prongs, these openings here, and the prongs go in here. And I'm going to go ahead and connect it back on. And basically it's with the colors. You just twist it on, yellow to yellow. Clicks right on, super easy. It has a little lever, and you just twist and turn, and you can adjust it with this lever right here. So you can twist and turn, and it's really very easy to maneuver. So this lever right here twists. Let's see, and then you can maneuver it. When I first turn it on, okay, you hear it just beep. But I always wait for my fan to go. You can hear it. So I always wait to make sure I hear everything working properly. The fan's going in the light. And you have a modeling light here if you want to use it. Turn that on after everything's going. This thing right here, this is for your modeling light. So when you push it up, it's on. You can see it. I'll turn it off. It helps you see the light on where it's going. Now, of course, that's not the amount of light that you're going to push, but at least you could see where it's hitting. So it's a great tool when you're first starting out, for sure, to use this modeling light on the pack. I put the gels because I like to have fun with gels. I also, like I showed you before, love grids. And everything's ready, set to go, and then you make the fun sound and the beautiful sound, which is that. And I've got a gorgeous picture that I'm going to play with. So now you know why this pole's behind me. I really do hope this has helped you understand how I play with my Speedotron, and to remember that it is a really good pack. There's others out there that are good also, and remember, it's not the equipment that really makes the image, it's how you know your equipment and understand it. But I do recommend it, and I have a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. So I have a question for you. Do you guys use packs like Speedotron, or do you use flashes or natural light? What kind of light do you like to use, and how do you play with it, being creative? The best place to answer your questions is at sullivanjphotography.com. Leave a comment below and join the conversation. And while you're at it, sign up for my challenge. Once you sign up, you'll receive free textures and an email from me about every other week to inspire you to get up close and personal with your camera. Plus, only subscribers receive the best sales we have to offer. Express yourself with your photography. 1,000 words does make a difference. I'm Janice Sullivan from Sullivan J Photography, helping you get up close and personal with your camera. Have a great day. Cheers.